Oh, God. Yeah, wait till I start recording to tip-tap around everywhere, that's fine. Amber! Hello, welcome to another episode of Donald Mackerel Gaming with me, Donald Mackerel. Doing something I haven't done in quite a while now, well, since the store shut down. I've picked up some Xbox 360 games, got quite a few actually. I've got a massive pile, so I'm not going to do them all in one video, don't worry, I'm going to do 10 at a time. The first 10 we're going to go through today, I can't remember what any of these cost me. I've started peeling the stickers off things, so I don't know where I've got them from, how much they cost me. I can give you a rough guess, but they won't be too much. All of them are a lot less than the market value, so we'll start with the first one. Again, a game that really isn't going to impress anybody. I have got it, number one, to buff out my collection, and number two, because it is worth quite a bit. I remember this one was literally like about £2 or £3. I picked this up in an independent game shop, and I remember I'd already picked this one up before and it was damaged, so I was quite gutted really. Did get my money back for it, so when I found this one for about £2 or £3, really chuffed to get it. It'll mean nothing to anybody as it is a sports game, but I quite like it, even though I don't like the sport in particular. It's UFC Undisputed 3 for the Xbox 360. Again, why have I bought that if I don't like the sport? Simply because I don't own it, and from what I've been told, it is actually quite a decent game, so hopefully you're going to enjoy that. If you don't know what UFC is, what you've been doing for the past God knows how many years, it's been going since forever, hasn't it? So, yeah, Ultimate Fighting Championship, so mixed martial arts game. Again, from what I've been told, really good one. But it's features, is it Pride, which used to be sort of, I don't know if it's still a competitor or not, but I know it used to be quite a big competitor for the UFC. Anyway, yeah, got that one now. Quite chuffed to get that. But let's look at some of the other ones I've got. The first one is going to mean nothing to anybody again. Really popular game. Again, I just don't have it in my collection behind me. From what I've been told, it's mainly a multiplayer game. In fact, I think it is. I'm looking at the front now, it says online only, so completely and utterly blooming useless. But again, I didn't own it, and this one again was about £2, so I can't really pass up that deal. Yeah, I'll never play this game. Number one, because it is online only, and I don't have that sort of access. I don't pay for the online thing with the Xbox. Number two, because it's a Call of Duty game. It's Call of Duty Black Ops 3. Yeah, so again, if you don't know what Black Ops is, why are you even watching this channel? It's, yeah, a shooty game, shooty, ping. This one, multiplayer only, so completely pointless me owning this, other than fill in a gap in the wall. You might be going, oh, this is a terrible video so far, Donald. You've got awful games. Yes, I've also got this one, which has been voted one of the worst games, apparently, on the Xbox 360. It's a weird thing with the Xbox 360, well, not just with the Xbox 360, but with retro gaming in particular. If you're picking up really bad games, they tend to be really expensive, because nobody bought them when they first came out. Some of them as well have been called, like, cult classics, and it's just code word for they're really bad, and certain people get very excited about them. This one I'm not going to get excited about. Number one, because I've heard it's so bad, and number two, because it's a first-person shooter yet again. It is Shell Shock 2 Blood Trails. I nearly said that wrong. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think it's like a bit of a horror, from what I understand, about the Vietnam War, and I think it's the people that you're fighting are actually zombies, if that's right. I'm probably wrong with that. Even if I'm wrong, I'm leaving it in the video, because that's what I do. But yeah, I think you fight zombies in the Vietnam War, and from what I've been told, the controls are awful, the graphics are awful, everything about it is awful. Really expensive game. I think this one might have cost me about, like, I say really expensive game, like about a tenner. That just shows you how tight I am. I think this one cost me about £5 or £6. So again, still cheaper than what it should be. Really, I shouldn't be paying more than £1 for that. Yeah, Shell Shock 2 Blood Trails. And they said Blood Trials and Blood Trails. This one, I own all the games individually. I just didn't own them all together. I remember this was an eBay purchase, because this is happening quite a bit with eBay at the moment. It's really starting to knock me off, where they send you something that is different to the picture on the front. And when you get it, you've got the option of sending it back, but it's normally you get it at such a bargain price, you just go, whatever. And that's exactly what I'm doing with this one as well. It is the German version, even though I had the UK one on the listing. It is the German version of the Darksiders Collection, which I remember this one cost me £11. So you can pick up the games for like £1, £2 each. So yeah, it's complete. It's just a vanity thing getting it like this. But it does have all the three first Darksiders games, I think. Was it just Darksiders 1 and Darksiders 2, sorry, has the first two Darksiders games, but it has the season pass for it and all the DLC. So I did check, so because it's in German, I popped it in my 360, automatically does everything in English, so I was like, yay, absolutely fantastic. Then I tried to get the DLC, only a couple of them worked, only a couple of them I actually had access to, so I immediately thought, what they've done is they've region locked the DLC to other areas. No, this was before the market went down as well. This before Marketplace went down. I ordered this and put it in the system. It just turns out that they've got rid of the season pass. They went, no, we don't care if you've bought, even if you bought this brand new and it's a PAL UK copy, 2 of the DLCs just don't exist anymore. They've just got rid of them and say, oh no, you've got to pay for that separately if you want them. So yeah, probably not worth buying. Probably not worth 11 quid, but I didn't own it again, so it's in the collection now, Darksiders Collection. So it's at this point, you might be going, oh, right, well, it's going to turn a corner now then, because he started doing the rarer games. No, I'll still keep on the bad ones. We've got, how many more? We've got 2. This is the problem, when you get to like the end, the dregs of the collection, you're either the really, really rare ones that are really, really good and nobody wants to sell, or the guff you didn't want to buy in the first place. So the next one is 100% guff that I did not want to buy, but I didn't own it, so I needed it. It's Hannah Montana, the movie. I know nothing about this. I can't exactly say I'm the biggest Hannah Montana or Miley Cyrus fan in the world. Obviously, I love Billy Ray Cyrus. Everybody loves Billy Ray Cyrus. but her daughter, don't really know that much about her. I know that she's probably, I know she's got a good voice, and I think she's probably better now than she was during her peak years a few years ago. Yeah. In fact, I'm surprised she's not bigger now, because country's back in fashion, isn't it? So you think she'd take a leaf out of her dad's book and go down that route. From what I understand, back on the Hannah Montana thing, she was doing country music, so maybe she'll revert back to that. I know nothing about the movie. I don't know, never seen it, so I couldn't tell you if this is true to life, as in true to the movie, because I've never played the game, so I don't know. I'm guessing it's going to be pure bilge. It says you can play as Hannah Montana or Miley Stewart. Miley Stewart, so she doesn't call herself Miley Cyrus. What's going on there? Yeah, a bit weird. You can explore Miley's hometown of Crowley Corners, okay? And you get to perform hit songs, including 5 new movie tracks. Whoop-de-doo. Right, I probably will never, ever, ever play that. If I do, I'm going to be very, very drunk. But yeah, Hannah Montana the movie. Blimey heck. Let's hope these pick up soon. I've got one more what I considered terrible game. Again, there's probably going to be people out there that love this game. I know it does have a big following. Definitely got a big following, because this is the 6th one in the series. It's not really my sort of game, but I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me. Again, I just don't know. I don't think I own any of these, or if I do, I've completely blown past me because I don't remember buying one. Dynasty Warrior 6 for the 360. I think it's one of them ones where it's just like they dump you in a field, there's like thousands of enemies and you just go in and clear them all out on your own, some sort of like power fantasy. Yeah, not for me. I was watching something recently. Again, I think it's this. It's probably the wrong series. I think it was number 2, where it's got like a weird Monopoly version of the game. We just go around a board and you have to buy different areas, but it's also a bit Mario Party-ish. I think I saw it on somebody else's video recently, but again, Probably completely wrong on that. Let me know if I am. I normally am. Dynasty Warrior 6. That's the last one that I'm not really too fussed about. Now, here we get onto the ones that I am excited to own, but I know that I'll be useless at them. I just wanted them because they look really, really cool. And yeah, I don't mind a challenge. I think these are going to be too hard for me, but let's see. You guys will probably call me a wuss and tell me that these are really, really easy. First one, right, I don't know how to pronounce this, so I'm going to have a go. This is probably going to be racist. Yaiba? Let's say Yaiba, I don't know. Yaiba Ninja Gaiden Z. Blumming heck. It's a ninja game. I like ninjas. I like them. I used to love the Tenchu series. So, yeah, from what I understand, this is quite a tricky game, though. Quite tricky. It's not made by From Software, is it? No. So, no, I think they're related to a lot of the ninja games that come out from Software. This one is who? Kui again. Oh, Kui did that Dynasty Warriors as well, Dynasty Warrior 6. So, I don't know. Perhaps there must be a good publisher. Again, I don't really follow them. I know I've got a few of their games, Kui or Kui, whatever it is, and Team Ninja. How good's that? So, yeah, Ninja Gaiden Z, Yaiba, or whatever. I think it's your typical Ninja Gaiden thing, which is really, really tricky. 3D sort of slash 'em up. I'm not sure if this is one of the easier ones, though. I think it might be. And looking at the back, it says it's something to do with zombies. So, what? One cyborg ninja, tons of zombies, massive chaos. Okay, so I might really like that. I didn't know that. I just thought it was a ninja game. But, yeah, special edition. I don't know. I'm not really fussed about that. And again, if it is special edition, it's probably not on the disc. You probably have to download everything. And as we've just mentioned, the DLCs don't seem to be working. But yeah, cool to have that. Oh, I didn't say that the past couple, I know Hannah Montana cost me £2. Dynasty Warrior 6, no idea, not a clue, but it wouldn't have been much. Again, like £2 or £3 max. That one cost me £8. I remember that one cost me £8 because I was quite, do I buy it, don't I buy it? But still, got it. This one, yeah, I've massively overpaid on it. Another eBay purchase. I think it cost me £13, which I don't like paying over £10. Really don't. From what I understand, this is getting quite pricey now. So I bit the bullet and bought it. Try saying that when you're drunk. Yeah, bit the bullet and bought this one. Really, really annoyed because yet again, it showed me only the front cover on eBay. Didn't show the back cover. So the front cover still does look the same. It is Afro Samurai, which again, another ninja slash 'em up. I've been told don't try Afro Samurai 2. Apparently it's absolutely blooming useless. This apparently very good game, voiced by Samuel L. Jackson, because I think it's based on like an anime or manga or something like that. Yeah, quite violent. Seems like a really cool game. I think is it an 18. So yeah, should be really decent to play through if I can understand it. Because again, looking at the back, it's in blooming Italian. So that's why they didn't show a picture of the back cover. It didn't say it was like Italian. It was from an English seller. So it's something you really have to watch out for on eBay. And because of that, because I didn't pick up with the Spanish one, I could have sent that back because they'd sent one with a different cover on it. With this, it just had that front cover. It didn't have anything else. It just said like disc in good condition, which it is. Didn't tell me it was Italian though. So yeah, I've got the Italian version of Afro Samurai. Yeah, still looks like a good game, and I'm hoping that when I put it in the 360, which I haven't done yet, I'm hoping it automatically turns to English. So yeah, that one, £13 went over me estimate for that one. This one is a From Software ninja game. So saying that, you'll already probably know what it is. It's Ninja Blade, which, from what I've been told, is not one of the best ones. Yeah, I'm not saying it's too hard. Apparently, it's just a bit of a pants game, but getting trickier to find. Found this in one of my local independent shops for £6. So I'm happy to pay £6 for that. If it's a bad game, it doesn't matter. It'll look nice on my shelves. So yeah, Ninja Blade. So as we know, From Software make a lot of difficult games, and I know this is going to be difficult for me, but I don't think it's one of their harder games, but it's just it doesn't look good. It doesn't look good from what I've seen of it. I think that Gaiden Z Yaiba, whatever it is, that looks better, but I don't know. Probably I'm wrong. I might be wrong there. Ninja Blade for the 360. And the final one, a game that I've been trying to get for quite a while, but I've not been willing to pay the ridiculous prices that they want for it in places like CEX, which again govern the vast majority of other places. I managed to find this in one of my indie stores, and they wanted a tenner for it. And I think with that, they were amazed that I didn't haggle. I just went, oh yeah, I'll pay that, because it has got awful reviews. It's got awful reviews. There's quite a few people out there that will call it a hidden gem. It's on a few hidden gem lists. I think it's more of a flex to go, I've got this game. It's on my hidden gem list. Yeah, it's actually quite good. It's not. I've seen videos of it. It looks terrible. Again, bit of a first-person shooter sort of thing, but more an adventure game. And this is the collector's edition. So I think last time I checked, this was worth at least 30 quid on CEX. Unless there's been some sort of horrific price crash and I've been diddled. But yeah, I paid a tenner for this, which I think is a fair price. I normally wouldn't pay this sort of money. Deadfall Adventures, as I say, the collector's edition for the 360. So some sort of like, almost like Indiana Jonesy sort of game. As you can see, it's all complete. Everything there is mint. Comes with, yeah, here's where I damage everything. Comes with some, oh God, what is it? So an art book. Great. What sort of art's inside it? Oh, actually, that's decent. No, normally your Western games, when it comes to the art book, it is just literally scenes straight out of the game. This is like proper drawings of what they wanted in the game. It's got maps and things like that. I think it's even got like rough designs of things that they wanted in the game. So yeah, quite chuffed to have that actually. Again, as you can tell, this is the first time I've opened this properly. The making of Deadfall Adventures. I'm not going to watch that. And the soundtrack, which I am quite chuffed to have. I never really care how good the soundtracks are, as in like if they even fit the game or not. It's nice to have them. So it comes with all that. I thought it was genuinely just going to be art cards, so that's nice. But it did say it was complete, so that's good. And then of course the game Deadfall Adventures, which, looking at that, I think you can see quite clearly the Indiana Jones inspiration on it. But yeah, it's weird that the collector's edition looks so dull. If I saw that on the shelf, I'd just go, what? What is that? It does look like a cheap game anyway. It doesn't look great, to be honest with you. So it's... Would you class it... I would say it's more an adventure game than a first-person shooter, but it's done from a first-person perspective, from what I understand. Yeah, based in sort of like, I think it's Egypt, I'm not sure if it's worldwide or if it is just Egypt. Or was it like an Aztec thing, sorry. I think it might be an Aztec sort of romp. And yeah, dual weapons, bang, 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 shooting all sorts of like undead creatures and whatnot. I think £10 for that, I think is a really good deal. I think that is where we should end this video before moving on to my next Xbox 360 pickups. Were any of them good value? I really don't know. I'm not too sure. Games I didn't own, and as I say, this is the problem. When you proper go for a collection, I don't think I'm going to get a full collection, to be honest with you, because the prices are just ludicrous now. Getting them like this, this has been building up in the corner of my room for blooming ages until I had enough to do a video. So doing all like this is so tricky and so hard. The prices are ridiculous, even in the cheap places where I find it. If I look on Vinted now for games, you're not getting bargains anymore. So I'm probably not going to do a full collection. I'd love to, but I'm probably not going to be able to. I'm just going to keep on buying what I can when I see it. Anyway, yeah, let me know if any of them are good deals. Let me know if any of them are good games. None of them look that good, to be fair, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Hope you've enjoyed this. I've been Donald Mackerel. It's been Donald Mackerel Gaming. See you all again soon. Cheers, everyone.